Welcome back to Hardly Working. Today I'm going to be replacing my sway bar bushings on my 2019 Ram 1500 Laramie. In my last video, I replaced the sway bar links thinking that would fix my clunking problem when I'm driving over bumps, but it didn't. So now moving on, and I'm replacing the bushings themselves. They isolate the sway bar from the chassis of the truck. So if there's not a good isolation there, it'll clunk against the metal on metal. So I'm using Moog bushings. Take a look at what we got here. Okay. There's a slit in the middle, so to make it easier to install, so you don't have to slide them over all the way over the links. Nothing else in there. I've seen some that come with grease. Mine did not happen to come with grease. So if these don't end up lasting in the long run, I'll replace them with different ones, but these are what I picked up. First things first, gotta put the truck in the air with my jack and my stands. Some blocks under my jack stands are not quite tall enough. These come off with a 22 millimeter. There we are. Same thing on the other side. Alrighty, now we can get underneath there with a 15 millimeter socket. There's our bushing right here. Fairly loose actually. Keep in mind we got a hot exhaust right here, so it's pretty hot. They're both loose. Get the rusty bolts out of here. Okay, this should just pop off there now. Alright. That sucker is loose on there, hoofta. I'd say that's very loose. Let's pop this side off now. It's again fairly loose. Now this comes down. This comes off of here. They're not Mopar parts, so they're not the original. Well, maybe they are, I don't know. I can't say. So I'm gonna try cutting them away with my die grinder. Let's see how this works here. This might work or it might not. We'll see. Ow. Nope, that's not gonna work. Number one, it smells like cancer, and number two, it's putting hot chunks of rubber on me. So, alternate methods, let's find some other way to do it. Got a utility knife here. That should do her, I think. Okay, we got them off. Sweet. Clean this up a little bit. As well as the inside of this shroud here. Get that cleaned up as well. As well as the surface up there. Clean that off a little bit. I'm also going to put some WD-40 in here to help it from rusting. Let's put the gap toward the back. Why not? That's gonna fit, so that's good. Let's go like this, around these. And then just rotate it up into place. Throw in a bolt or two. That'll be plenty. That'll be plenty. Okay. There's side number one. Done. Slide all my tools over there. And Do the same thing on this side, except I shouldn't have tightened it down because now I can't get this down. Loosen it back up again over here a little bit. There we go. Throw a little WD-4D in there. That's pretty tight. That feels a lot better. No more clankety clankety. Alrighty, I just gotta come back to this side finally and snug it up. Now let's throw the wheels back on. So now I'm gonna take it out for a test drive and see if we have a rattle-free truck. Fingers crossed. We got good news. I did indeed fix my issue. No more clunking when I go over bumps. Specifically when I go over a bump on one side, or I mean, a lot of that weight's just dangling there, so they're just clunking around. Now it's nice and tight, no more play in that joint. So now the next thing is gonna be this winner, and that is I don't know if we can hear that. I have to replace exhaust manifolds on this truck. In the winter especially, they tick when you first start it. It can be quite loud and annoying and very noticeable for others around me. So that's the next thing to fix in this thing. I think that's about it. I mean, that's not really a fatal flaw, so I'll drive it around no problem for the rest of the summer. Thanks for doing that little part exchange with me, and hope you enjoyed. If you did, check out my channel. I do lots of projects like this. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like. And once you do, go check out my channel. Hopefully you give it a subscribe. And if I'm lucky, I'll catch you in the next one.